This is what this place really looks like in the damn morning. Bed is shot. Furries are all over the place. Lee worries about what she looks like. Good morning, folks. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Well, here we are, day 3, part 2. We got a lot to show you guys. We got to get you to the Greenfield section, the upper and lower lakes, cabin area. There's a lot to be had and to be done. So let's get this show on the road. Today, it's going to be the first time in 32 weeks that we're going to lay here in the morning and not rush around and try to be extremely productive. But these spoiled little furries, they expect us to. Look at it. Let's get out there, Daddy. Let's get outside. Yeah, that overgrown squirrel I just showed you is out there. She's losing her freaking mind. But we're going to relax for a bit and then head out and get back to work for you guys. So, I'm looking for Lady. So somehow her Einstein of herself keeps getting out of her leash. Well, she's a good dog. She stays around. She won't go too far, but it's the fact that she breaks loose. Escape from Alcatraz. Okay, so this week we, last week we had the little buddy. Down here is a small heater that I use when we have shore power. Most of the cold air that you'll deal with when dealing with a van is the doors and the windows. The front cab is the biggest issue. So we have thermal curtains that you guys see, the white ones, and then on the back side we have black, so they're doubled up. This one we plug in to our shore power unit right down there, which goes to the outside. This thing has outbeat the little buddy heater by triple. And it's actually gets a little too hot. But the cool thing about it is we have remotes. And we have the little remote to it. So in the middle of the night when it gets hot, you grab the remote, you turn it down. You're cold, you turn it up. And you can set it to a specific temp. So we set it at around 68, 69. And man, it works wonders. So that is going to be our trick for the winter. But the only thing is we have to make sure we have a tower to run shore power. Without it, we're back to the buddy heater. So in order for us to survive this winter, I'm really going to struggle to have to find these mom and pop RV parks instead of the state parks, and most of them are closing anyway. So yeah, we got one more Wabasco heater we're going to attempt next week, and we'll see how that one works. And it's new, we've never used it yet. It just came in the mail yesterday, and obviously we're not back at headquarters are home. We got to go back this week to pick it up and, you know, get more dog food, do some shopping, get some things for the van. Lee needs some clothes and thermals and things like that. We need batteries, yada, yada, yada. So we'll, this is our second heater in 20-something degree weather. Last night was down in the 20s. I didn't really get to check. I know last I looked it was at 29 degrees. But I think it got cooler than that. And the week before we were at 27 degrees. And the my little Lasco heater there was amazing last night. And the way it's situated under the bed, takes up no space, the remote, the whole deal, no propane. It's just absolutely amazing.
While we get ready to show you guys this place, let me give you a couple statistics. This park is over 3,000 acres. Yup, 3,000 acres. It's 1,800 feet above sea level, and it's surrounded by 12,000 and a half acres with a bunch of trails that you can check out. There's even snowmobiling, horse riding, etc. Now, the section that we showed you last week, the Pickerel section, that's open all year. But what we're going to show you today isn't.
So, here's where you come in. And when you come to the top, you bear left. And left is Pickerel Point, where we are. To the right is Deerfield. And we're going to go check this out. This looks beautiful over here. There's an amphitheater on this side. Cabins. But it is closed this time of year. And they are keeping Pickerel Point open, which is good because it has electric. Most state parks this time of year, they put you in the primitive section and take the electric and things away from you, which stink. But not here. Here's another park built by the CCC. I am telling you, you've probably watched several of our episodes. I am so intrigued, impressed, and highly motivated by these young men. They did a lot for this country, and without them, we wouldn't have this opportunity right now to show you what this place looks like, and we wouldn't be able to enjoy it. Yep. Built by the CCC, Civil Conservation Corps. Young guys busting their butts for us. And thanks to Franklin D. Roosevelt. What a great guy. I don't care what anyone says. He was one of the best. Now, the Deerfield section is primitive. That's 202. I made a mistake back there. Here's 203. Sites are fairly close together here. .204. And you would have to book these come spring. 204, 206, 207. But I'd imagine in the summer and spring all this would be grown in, so you would have some type of separation. But behind you here is the lake, and keep that in mind, the lakes surround this area, and there are several lakes. Here we are at 208. .209, and a trail. Go up around here, and here's site 210. Heads in here. I'll get back to you and I'll put it in the caption if these are RV or just tenting. I can't really see them being RV sites due to like this cavity here. There's no way you can get anything in here. Same thing on this side. So I would imagine this is just tenting, or at least those sites. Like 212, you might be able to pull something in here. but I don't see any visible
After referring back to the map, let me make this clear. These are RV and tent sites. It's a little tough with all the leaves and things on the ground. It just stops the definition of the site. I couldn't tell, but yeah, these are both RV and tenting sites.
throughout the park. There is a really cool system they have of all benches, and on each bench they dedicate each bench to folks that have worked here, helped build it, etc. And I think that is absolutely amazing. This is to Chick and Mabel Lucky, an appreciation of their service to Promised Land State Park. How amazing. And every single bench has a plaque dedicated to those folks. Let me just show you how huge this park is, guys. This is Promised Land State Park, and we are here in this little section. I told you we're gonna have to jump in Betty and take a drive to show you everything, because you're talking miles to get up to this other portion here. You got this portion here. This is where Lone Wolf showed. Hey, what's up, Lone Wolf, if you're watching this? This is where he stayed. But yeah, this place is just massive, and the trails and snow skiing, horseback riding, bike riding, the whole deal is just full of amenities. It is just beautiful, and the activities are limitless. But just look how enormous this place is. I don't know who would need to hear this, but for you schmucks that do, holy crap. Don't feed the bears, you stupid schmucks. Alright, Camp Kynes. Or Kynes. See what I mean when I tell you guys how huge this place is? This is a cottage that you can rent. And look at this, guys. Here's the back of the cabin, which gives you that. How beautiful, guys.
For the next 2 days, we're going to try to show you as much as we can. But there's a lot to see, guys. There's the Northwoods area, Beechwood area, the Upper Lake Campground, Lower Lake Campground. There's the Pines Campground. There's the Cabin Colony, Whitaker Lodge, Deerfield camping area, North Lake Shore. There's a lot to see, guys, but we're going to try our best to get you there. Now, as I mentioned before, the park is open year-round, and there's a bunch of recreational opportunities for you guys. It's hiking, birding, fishing, swimming, boating. There's horseback riding, and we're going to get you to the horseback camping area, believe it or not. For you folks that like to fish, Promised Lake and Lower Lake are both popular fishing and ice fishing destinations, guys. There's catfish, pickerel, obviously, largemouth bass, and it's stocked all year. There's brook, rainbow, brown trout, I'm not going to continue. You can actually hunt here also. You can't hunt on the grounds, and the Pennsylvania Game Commission looks over everything. But you can hunt turkey, white-tailed deer, and black bear.
So this place is so big, we're going to another part we heard about. What is it?
It's the lower camp area.
Lower camp area, but there's these pretty trails and things to see. So we're going to see, said the blind man.
Now, this place is so massive. We took a ride, which is probably around 3 miles, 4 miles from Pickerel Point where we were. This place is just gregarious. Now, I think this is the upper camping area. There's a lower camping area. There's Pickerel Point. There's several different areas. Up here, watching videos, this is where everyone's seen bears. So I'm a little hesitant to be here. Let me see what site number this is. But they all have picnic tables. They all have, you know, fire rings, water, whole deal. This is the 400 section. This is site 446. And then you have 439, 441, 443, which all go down. Draft house, and then they're all up in here. All up in here. I'm gonna put the drone in here and see if we can get a quick, better view of this. It's closed now for the season. Pickerel Point is open, and I believe they're open all year. I'll get you the info on that. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like up in the upper section. And then if we have time, we'll get down to the lower section also. But look how beautiful it is up here. Freaking gorgeous.
So if you're a horse owner and love to go on the trails, this is like so cool. Never seen this before. Where it's just an equestrian campground, and they actually have stables for your horses and all the trails to go horseback riding are all around, but you camp like this with your horse. How cool is that?
Now this is the equestrian area. So for all you folks that have horses and love camping, you would come here, load your hay in, get your horse in here. They got the ties, the whole deal. You got your lantern hook up. You got electric, table, fire pit, and then all this beautiful forest around you. And there's actually several trails just for horsing, and it takes you down to the lower lake. Miles and miles of horseback riding. So, and you even have bathrooms there, handicap accessible. Trails here, which would take you to the other lake. Man, guys, this park is so huge. We're not going to be able to show you everything, but we're trying to give you at least a taste, you know, a quick glimpse of what's here. So for all your equestrians and horse lovers, you do have an opportunity to go camping and take your beloved horses with you and you know, ride the great outdoors, if you will, because it is beautiful here. Beautiful.
We just left the equestrian campground and couldn't find the GoPro. Well, brush back up there and realized I left it in the road and ran it over. So this just made this trip a little bit. Yeah. Well, at least things can be replaced. Material things. There was a new GoPro. Really bummed. This sucks.
Yep, so that just happened. I just ran over a $450 GoPro. Think I'll just sit here at the lake and pout for a bit and then get back up on the horse, as they say, and finish this day strong. But I'll tell you, there's no better place to clear your head than here, huh? Look how beautiful this is. I might have lost a GoPro, but I'm not going to lose my enthusiasm about being out here. I'll tell you, I did sulk for about a half hour like a 5-year-old baby that didn't get the ice cream he wanted. If you let everything in life get you down and don't get back up, that makes you a failure. And Dee is no failure. So let me get up and help Lee get this kindling so we can get her fire going and enjoy the rest of this night. All right, guys. Freaking Lee, man. Freaking Lee. The things I do for this woman. Oh, can you guys see this nonsense? Here we go again. Lee's gonna do her fire nonsense tonight. Right now, guys, it's 31 degrees, and tonight it's supposed to get down to 24.
See?
Yesterday, we sat out, and she literally tried to be the enforcer and have us sitting outside, dealing with fire. It was warm because she had a fire that somebody should have called the damn fire department for. Due to certain circumstances, I had to make the executive decision, and we come on, lady, and we went in. We met some new or our neighbors, subscribers, awesome people, and we woke up this morning and had a funny conversation as to why we chose to go in.
Our neighbors were trying to stay warm in their own.
Oh la la. That's crazy.
Yeah, they were trying to stay warm.
Well, they're in a tent,
And they were
so there's no sound barrier.
they were very verbal
Oh la la.
and letting the whole area know that they were staying warm. So anyway, that's how we ended up going inside and why we ended up going inside. But back to the merit of this portion here. Look at this nonsense. Can you see this? Look behind me. And you know how embarrassing this crap is? Now I gotta walk over there with a campground full of people as they watch us walk a half a mile with our arms full, like there isn't any kindling where we were. I'll tell you guys, it's
not any.
infatuation station. I can't deal with it anymore. It's time for me to put my foot down. This is the last time.
And he's gonna be cold.
I'm putting my
When he
foot
puts
down,
that
guys.
foot down. And I'll be nice and warm.
I'm putting my foot down. That's
Whatever.
it. I think this is the last time you'll see Lee lighting fires at this juncture. How are you? All right, so we'll see you at Lee's campfire or bonfire or authority calling fire. Oh, man. All right, guys. I gotta admit, I enjoyed Lee's fire tonight. After all the walking and losing my camera, it was nice to just kick our feet up and relax tonight. And I think that's gonna bring us to an end here, guys. So, as always, we highly appreciate you watching and taking the time and supporting us. And if you can, maybe share this video with your friends. So until next Wednesday, guys, respect yourself by respecting others, and make sure you live your life to the fullest.
As always, thanks so much for watching. If there's anything you want to see or see more of, put it in the comments below. Till next week, we love you guys.